And now we will show what is needed to import data into OnGrid for sales. First of all, we need to go to the CRM section and find the lists section. What are lists? They are essentially a file system, folders where the contacts we will import are stored. To create one, click the appropriate button, give it a name that will be clear to us, and click Create a List. I won't be doing this right now because everything is already created. And now we directly move to the Imports tab. And we see that we have 3 ways to import. This is the basic search. This is search through Sales Navigator and import via CSV files. There is also an update CSV function, but I will talk about it a little later. I will show the import in LinkedIn. Using the example of Sales Navigator, we select lead search. And what do we see in front of us? First of all, it's the link that we need to insert. What kind of link is this? You log into your Sales Navigator. You select some filters, build your search query, perhaps headcount, specify the industry, company revenue, and so on. And after forming the search query, you will have a custom link that will be created in the browser's address bar. We need to copy it and paste it here. If the link is incorrect, we will be notified immediately. It will notify in red. Next, we need to select the list directly into which we will import something, and then we must choose the sender profile on which the Sales Navigator is connected. A very common question is whether a Sales Navigator is required for all profiles connected to the platform. No, one Sales Navigator. It will be enough for you to comfortably provide imported data for 10, 15, 20 profiles, so you have somewhere to send. Next, what else can we see here? First of all, we can add some tags immediately if we need to. And we can also expand additional settings that we encounter. The first is repeat, import period. This means we can choose, for example, if we select every 2 weeks, then the system will check this specific search query once every 2 weeks. And if new people appear in it, it will automatically import them here. And the second is move to listed for already saved. In fact, this function protects you from duplicates. In the default state, it is turned off. For example, if you have previously uploaded some other people from search queries, they might overlap. If they overlap, just after the import is completed, the system will inform you that there were a certain number of duplicates and it will not upload them. And if you switch this toggle, then in that case, duplicated people will be removed from the old lists and added again to the new one. That is, there won't be a situation where the same person is stored in multiple lists simultaneously. Regarding the import of CSV, we select View on Contacts. Here, we also choose the list into which we want to upload something, and we directly select the CSV file. Next, we proceed, and we are greeted by the match column. This is correct. On the left side, we have the variables that the platform requests from us. In the middle is the column for matching, and on the right side, we have the columns that are in our CSV file, and our task is to match them all correctly. That is, we see, for example, first name. The platform itself highlighted it correctly, but for some reason it placed the surname as a phoneme. Accordingly, we take this column and move it to the correct place. The most important thing we need is the LinkedIn ID column. In your file, there should be a column where it is directly indicated. Links to the profiles of the people you want to import. If some data is missing in your table, it's not necessary to fill in all the columns. That is, you can leave them empty, as shown here, for example. And then, after the import, the enrichable process will begin, where the system will independently try to find all the data it lacks and import it here. So, if you're missing something, it's okay, just leave it semi-empty. Accordingly, you create import, and your import process begins. There's also an update CSV function. What is it for? It exists so that, for example, for some old people whom you uploaded via a CSV file, you can update their information. For example, let's say that they have now changed jobs. You have accordingly an up-to-date rural table. You select it and upload it here. In the following way, you select LinkedIn ID, Get Sales ID, or email field. This is the field by which the system will find the people already uploaded here. And you match the corresponding field here. So we selected email. Accordingly, we choose email here. And in the next step, we encounter the same match column, where we match the data that we need to update. That's all